Current tools. What do we already have available to us through our devices? There are many tools that are available to us through the laptops, computers, or tablets that we use daily. Some are available on all or just one. I'm going to discuss some of these options. Each have pros and cons about them. So what is available to us? There's Spellcheck, word prediction, Autocorrect, Speech-to-text, and Text-to-speech. Spellcheck is already embedded into word processors. It checks for spelling and grammar errors. It does not always catch all of the errors, but it will catch the majority. It is still important to read through the writing in order to make sure you are using the correct form of the word. An example would be THEIR there versus THERE there. Spellcheck won't typically catch errors like that. In Google Docs, it can be found in the top bar next to the print icon. In Microsoft Word, it is located under the Tools tab. Word prediction is available on iPads. It is also available through separate programs such as CoWriter. When typing, the computer generates a list of 3 or more words you can choose from. If the word comes up, you can simply click on the word and it will appear, or it will input it where your cursor is. Word prediction is a great tool for students to use when they struggle with spelling. However, unless the student can properly get the word started, it may not get the correct list of words to choose from. An example of this would be if they want to type knife, but they start typing it beginning with an N. Word prediction software can help support students with poor spelling skills or poor understanding of grammatical rules and punctuation, or both, as well as stimulate composition and increase typing speed. You can see there that on the iPad, the word prediction generates above the keyboard letters. Autocorrect is available on iPads and through word processors. This feature can automatically detect a misspelled word and it will automatically correct it without the writer needing to do anything. It will also capitalize the beginning of a sentence for you. Some issues with this feature is that it may change the word to something you don't want it to be, which can be frustrating. It will also not always capitalize the word I. It is important for the writer to still make sure the words are spelled correctly and have used the correct word. This can also be time tedious when having to go back and fixing a word that it generated on its own. Speech-to-text is a feature that is available on iPad and Google. It allows the writer to speak to the device, and when the microphone is activated, it will type what the person is saying. This feature can also help writers with organization of thoughts by using it as a brain dump. Although it is great, it does have some flaws. What you say isn't always correctly recognized. If you are not very clear with what you are saying, it won't recognize the word correctly, which will require you to go back and edit it manually. If you are using it to write sentences or paragraphs, you are required to provide extra commands. You will need to tell it when to put a period. For example, my name is Janine, period. You can also tell it when to enter and when to indent when writing paragraphs. You can access this tool on the built-in keyboard on the iPad. It can be used whenever you are typing anything into any program. Text-to-speech. This feature is great when you have already typed your assignment and want to hear it read back to you. When you hear your writing read aloud to you, it is easy to find mistakes. This feature can be activated on iPads. In order to use the Speak tool, we need to set it up first. So we're going to go to Settings. Make sure you have General selected. You're going to click on Accessibility. Then you're going to click on Speech, which is right here. We're going to make sure the speech selection and speak screen are turned on. Down here you can turn and adjust the speaking rate.
Speak selection reads selected content. Speak selection reads selected content. Speak selection reads selected content.
So we're going to turn off that. Then if you go into an area that has some writing, there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can either highlight everything you have, and if you see here it says, speak.
Hello, I hope you use this tool.
Okay, another way to do it is take both fingers from the top, swipe down.
I hope you use this tool.
And you can minimize it, move it around the screen.
Hello.
Exit
I
out,
hope you use
speed it
this
up.
tool.
So lots of different ways you can utilize this tool. Now I want you to take some time to become familiar with these tools. Although these tools are great to use, it is still important for writers to read through their work on their own to look for errors as well. This little video provides directions on how to activate most of these tools on the iPad through Settings. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Settings. You're going to click on General. Click on the keyboard. And then here you can turn on and off each feature. There's auto capitalization, auto correction, check spelling, predictive, which is word prediction, and smart punctuation. Now I want you to take some time to play around with these features and become familiar with them. Here you can see that it's already capitalizing all of the beginning letters as the typer is typing. Thank you.